What's going on, my people? It's your boy Shez, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a quick overview of Manjaro Linux. So I got Manjaro Linux dual booted alongside Windows. That's right. I have chosen to go with the KDE desktop because that's my favorite type of desktop environment. But however, today I'm not really going to go over the desktop environment. I've already made a separate video on KDE, link down below. But today I'm just going to be doing a quick overview rundown of what Manjaro Linux is and whether I recommend it or not. So this is basically the color scheme they are going for right now. The reason I'm saying this is whether you go for the KDE or the XFCE or the GNOME variant, whatever variant it is going to be using the same color scheme in all those different desktop environments. So yeah, this is the Manjaro website. Pretty nice, pretty simple. This is the download page for Manjaro. As you see, we got GNOME, we got KDE, we got XFCE, and you can even get this architect version, which allows you to get whatever desktop environment and basically customize the install to your liking, which is pretty nice. It is a bit complicated. I tried it before, and I did fail, but I'm gonna try it again. See how it is, and yeah, I have this page linked down below so you can download the operating system for yourself. So what is Manjaro Linux? Manjaro Linux is basically a distribution that's based off Arch Linux, which Arch Linux is essentially a bare bones distribution that starts off with a terminal and relies on the user to basically get all the packages and all the programs and drivers, etc, to basically build their own version of Linux operating system, whatever. And Manjaro basically makes that a hell of a lot easier. Takes all the guesswork out, takes all the work of the work that is required from you to get Arch working, and basically gives it in this nice distribution, right? So Manjaro Linux basically gets all the drivers, bundles it with a bundles it with a desktop environment, and it's as simple as that. So when it comes to getting the programs you need, the software and whatnot, this can be done through the Arch official repositories or the Arch user repositories, right? So for the Arch official repositories, this can be done via the pacman command in the Linux terminal, or you can use a GUI such as pamac, and that will do all the behind the scenes for you, and you just pick and choose the software you need. You can also use the Arch user repository, which to my memory you can either use something, for example, like Yowert, which is a tool that is used to download and install programs from the AUR, or you can also use a GUI solution once again, such as pamac, which also supports the AUR, which is pretty cool. So the point I'm trying to make is there's a lot of software when it comes to Arch Linux. There's a lot of software, and another good thing is also the documentation, because any problems and issues that you're experiencing on Manjaro, you can also use the Arch wiki and the Arch forums to help you, which is pretty good, because in my opinion Arch Linux has one of the best documentation ever. Alright, so in terms of performance, I mean, this obviously depends on what. So in terms of performance, that really depends on the hardware you're using and the the type of the desktop environment you use and the software install, etc. But generally speaking, let's see if I compare Manjaro KDE with Kubuntu. Manjaro KDE would probably run better because it's just lighter, less overhead. Also, when it comes to the latest software, that can be a benefit because you get the latest security fixes, you get latest performance improvements and optimizations. However, because it's so new and there's testing, there's more of a chance for your system to break, for you to experience bugs and issues. It really depends, It really depends. With Manjaro, you do run the risk. However, in my experience, Manjaro is pretty stable for the most part. So do I recommend Ramjaro? Yes, I do. Personally, I think if you're an intermediate Linux user, if you know computers well, no problem. However, if you are a beginner or you're giving this device or operating system to be managed by someone who doesn't know much about PCs, it may be more difficult. So it really depends, to be honest. But that's my take. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about Manjaro Linux down below. So yeah, don't be afraid to drop the video a like, subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you next time.